I'm getting ready to come on. Let me give y'all some music and see that we're here. Let's see, there's somewhere here that I can do that. I know. Hold on. Hmm, no. So I'm getting feedback somewhere. Let me see if I can stop it over here. Now, can you guys still hear me? Let me know if you're here and let me know if you can hear me because I can't tell. Mm-hmm. Yep, we're working. I'm working it together. It's been a while. It's been a little while, hasn't it? So hang on. Don't want that. I want to be able to chat with you guys. Where's my chat? I thought I could chat. Music chat. There we are. There we are. So now let me see if we're here and if you can hear me. Are we? Let me know. If anybody's here, let me know if you can hear me. Otherwise, I'm going to have to do something with the sound over here, I think. Because I was getting feedback and I don't want you guys getting feedback. But at least or chat. Let's see. Oh, I can see something. How come I can't see it well enough? Hold on, hold on. I see you guys seeing something. Let me see if I can make it larger. First time here. Hi. What game is this? Great stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad you can hear it. I don't know why I can't see this where I'm supposed to see it. So I'm still working on it. So hang on. Hang on. Let's see if I can get it over here. Large. It's kind of thin over where I want to see it. And you're kind of hard to see because it's over my picture. So I've done something wrong, I'm sure. But I don't know how to fix it. So this is how we are. And I'm hoping you guys can still hear me. Can you hear me? I hope so. Well, now I've changed something again. Chat. Let's try it again. Chat. I'm used to you being right there. There's where I'm used to you being. It says, good morning. Hi, Judy. Voice is soft. So can hardly hear. So I'm going to turn it up over here a little bit on my side. And let me know if that's better. Because when I first started this, I was getting feedback. So hope it's working. Yay. Okay, so until I hear we're good, I'm going to move on, I think. So, yes, I'm live. I'm working out the kinks. It's been a while since I've been on here. I can tell that I'm on my YouTube channel, I think. And I'm not sure that I'm on my Facebook channel. It's now live. So, it is showing up over there on Facebook too. So, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Come sit with me. It's exactly what we're doing. And yay. So, I'm excited to do this. It's been a long, long, long time. Can you hear me better now, Judy? I hope. Whoever's here, better. Okay. And are you getting any feedback? Because I want to make sure we're not doing that because that's what happened to start with. So, yay. So So somebody said, what is this game? And we're not doing a game. We are actually going to do some reading, some direct information from downloads from Spirit that I've been getting all morning, preparing for you guys. And I want you to know that I've already, I have a practice I like to use to throw out the Palladian codes for protection and make sure this is exactly what we need this lifetime together to be. So perfect. Thank you for being here. So I've thrown out the codes for protection for everything, for everywhere from the Palladians. And I love that. And I'm just grateful that you, whoever is here and who else going to catch this replay, is actually with me. And if you're having trouble getting on, I don't know what to tell you. I've put the link out everywhere, and I hope you can actually get on here. And I've made a few little notes, but what I wanted to talk to you about first off is it's been a long time since I've been able to come and sit with you guys, and I'm so excited to be coming back because it's just kind of like coming back home to me, and I've been working on that for a while. So I have a lot of different things happening in my world, but yesterday or Friday, my lovely sister came in here. She drew a card from the Wisdom of Oracle card deck. I don't know if you know, this is by Colette Baron Reed. And she drew a card and she said, you know, I think this card's for you. And so she brought it in here to me. And I looked at the card and it's message in a bottle. Can you see this? It's a stork, it's water, it's stars, it's number 15, which is the 6. So it's kind of like, okay, great. So I used this in my Friday class that I've done for a few years, just a special few people, and allowing spiritual transformation group call. So we talked about this card, and I read the information in here because it went right along with what information we were getting in. And I noticed one thing. It's like when I read this on Friday, there was something here. And tell me if this happens to you or not. You find something, you see something, you can even read it, recite it, and share it with somebody else. And then when you go back to get it, it's gone. It's gone. I was looking at where that was that I saw in this card that I had drawn about message in a bottle. And the basic part about message in the bottle is about communication, a sign, spontaneously delivered innocently, and pointing the way to your highest good. And then in all of this, there was a quote in here from Joseph Campbell. And it said, and I was going to make a quote card and post it everywhere. I didn't get to do that yet. You know, you get busy, don't you? So there was a quote from Joseph Campbell, and it said, you make one step closer to God, and God will make 15 steps closer to you. And I thought, wow, you know, I'm glad I had that. I wanted to share that with you guys this morning. And that's what started this whole me coming back, working with you guys that I haven't been here with for a long, long time, from this message in a bottle. And then that, what I was looking for to read to you, is no longer here. It is not printed on any of these pages. So I'm thinking, well, okay, that's interesting, but that happens a lot. You know, I see things and I go to them, and tell me if you're like this. You see things and you go to them and you work with them, or you have inspiration from them, and then you want to go back and review it again, and where it was is not there. I've done that a lot. Sometimes it's precogging things and you don't even realize it, because, you know, the energy is changing so powerfully here across the world and across the planet that our abilities are strengthening and heightening in all kind of different ways. Have you noticed that? So I hope you guys are here with me and can follow. I can't really tell much more if you're here. it's not showing me things here other than stuff here in YouTube. So anyway, the next thing that showed up for me was strange as it is I was walking along Onyx. I glanced at my Onyx necklace and I heard Onyx wants to have something to say today to everyone, information to share for everyone. So I thought, okay, I'll pull out my Onyx necklace and wear it. And this is what I have for Onyx. Let me get to it because this is from Gemispheres. It's healing Onyx spheres. And what it is for energy medicine. Are you familiar with different energy medicine? There's all kinds. And this is through gemstones. So for onyx, let me read you just a tiny bit here about onyx. And if you have onyx, you don't have to have it in these spheres. You could have just a chunk of onyx around, and it helps you to become grounded, which is really important, especially right now. And so onyx stabilizes, heals, and strengthens your root chakra, which is the base, the foundation where everything begins. So you may become more grounded and productive in the physical world. Some of us have a lot of trouble hanging out here in the physical world, don't we? Onyx absorbs all several color rays, then brings them into your body through the root chakra. As onyx's energy rises to your brow, and it happens that way when you focus on onyx or hold an onyx or wear onyx, it releases to each chakra the color rays needed by the chakra. These energetics helps your chakras become more adaptable, enabling you to perform multiple tasks with great ease, and thus to manifest your creative vision in the whole world. So I've noticed things with me. I haven't been here in a while, and now things are just starting to come along click, 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 click because of the energetics that are changing across the planet. And if you're open to receiving that, you'll catch some of it. So here's some things about onyx. If you are experiencing feeling spaced out or scattered, onyx helps you to feel more grounded. We need that, especially if you're like me, you're always floaty. Feeling overwhelmed by the need to perform multiple tasks. Now, how many times do we say, yeah, we can multitask? We are supposed to be multitaskers. No, we're really not. We've just been trained to be that way. So here it is, performing multiple tasks with more ease and focus. You have to focus. You can only focus on one thing at a time, even though you have multiple tasks lined out. Work one at a time, or put some over in the to do, and don't make this giant to do list. Have a little organization going on there. Onyx is also good with if you have difficulty concentrating or focusing. And so it helps you become more productive. Who needs that? I think we all would need that. And difficulty manifesting your intuition and goals in the world. So the difficulty of why you don't manifest what you want to is because you have old subconscious beliefs and habits that always take the front seat. And what you want to really do takes the back seat. So Onyx helps you to break any undesirable habit. So those are just quick little simple things of what happens with onyx when you're wearing onyx. And then since onyx spoke to me, I wanted to share with you here from the wisdom of the gemstone guardians. And this is just a little tidbit of where the energy and the spirit of onyx speaks. Actually, I channel. All of us channel in different ways. So here it is from onyx. This information that Michael Katz, actually his wife, got this information, but this book is from him. Let me read to you what she said. I expected to meet the guardian of onyx in a dark place. It's probably because it's black, right? Perhaps in a dimly lit cavern deep within the earth. I was surprised when Spirit led us to a grassy area near a mountain brook. There, the guardian of Onyx sat waiting on a large rock. When he saw us coming, he stood, stretched out his hand to shake ours, and greeted us admirably. Now, this is the spirit of the Onyx guardian. So wrap your head around that just a little bit. The more you get familiar with how the world is changing and what your natural God given abilities are that are returning to you, you'll notice more and more of these things happening for you. So she goes on here just a little bit. The guardian of Onyx looked as ordinary as any person on earth. So do you know why? Because if it looked like a ghost form or something unrecognizable to this person channeling this information, probably they would not have got this information clearly. They would have been afraid and moved away. So when you have a beautiful energy shows up for you that's from the light, they'll come in a way that they won't upset you. He had jet black hair and dark brown eyes, and he spoke in a quiet, gentle voice. The guardian seemed to be a rather likable fellow. Judging from the location he chose for his discourse, he dearly loved nature. I felt this love and kinship with all living things as I entered his aura. So that's the thing with Onyx. When you have Onyx with you, it puts off an aura vibration. You put off an aura vibration and they blend together. So I love this with Onyx. And then the other thing that I have showed up for me was that we are all start out in an ugly duckling phase. We're starting to learn, we're starting to grow. And that's why this swan I'm wearing, you turn into a swan the more that you let yourself experience this different life path. But you see, this swan is all wrinkled and crinkled and pretty well beat up because you go through that on your different life paths, your different journeys, your different ups and downs. And these should be treasured. These are, oh, I wish I hadn't done that. These are, wow, what did I learn from that? And how do I move along with that experience so that I don't have to go through that bad thing again? Or that bad thing led me to this good thing. So don't be afraid of the rough spots that come up for you in your world. You are a swan wearing all of your scars and your wrinkles and your crinkles proudly, and let yourself just be that swan. So the other thing I kept hearing, and let me see if I can find the one I wanted to show you, is this quantum. I'm like, why am I hearing quantum? Why are we talking about quantum? And so they took me to this little card deck, the Quantum Oracle. And this is from Sandra Ann Taylor. And I thought, well, that's interesting. So I pulled the card out for quantum, and it says number 2 spirit. Can you see that? And then it says your higher self. And she's got a huge pink heart there with wings on it. Number 2, spirit. How does it make you feel when you see that card? Isn't it beautiful? So basically, what this says is it describes what the card looks like. And then it says you are entering a very valuable and intuitive time, one in which you're able to feel the true depth of your power. You are shedding the feeling of doubt and limitation, reaching deep within to feel the boundless strength of boundless strength of eternity vibrating in your soul. So vibration shows up. And lots of times you have to have areas for it to be shared. So this is your true self, your lifeline to truth, higher consciousness, and timeless connections. Meditate on your soul's identity to gain all the understanding you need. Have you done that? Have you thought about doing that? And all the solutions that you seek. Your soul is clearing the way for profound blessings to come. So let this sacred self guide you as you do. You'll begin to notice magical happenings in your life. So this is a beautiful card, and it works perfectly with what I wanted to share with you this morning. What started everything, this messages in a bottle. Messages in a bottle. Messages come in all ways, and it says so here. It comes in, let's see if I can find that, because I know I saw that. Spirit sends you signs when you ask for them, when you believe you will receive them, and when you allow yourself to become fluent in the language of symbols, oracles, and omens. They may come to you as a bird flying, a logo on a truck, a song on the radio, or a song in your head, or a thought in your head, like I get. Onyx, quantum. Where are we going with that? Ugly duckling, moving to a swan. Where are we going with that? Ask. You'll be shown. Just keep asking. You'll be shown. So keep your ears open, for someone might say just the right thing that will give you the answer to your question. Today, your message is this: Spirit hears you, and the reply is favorable. So, my friends, we haven't been here very, very long, but I did want to say that I am so glad we're getting back to this. Now, I don't know that I'll come on every week or whatever, but maybe a couple of times a month, unless Spirit leads me to come along and do something differently or change my situation. And we have a lot of upcoming things I want to share with you that I want y'all to know and look forward to, because I'm an artist. See my stuff? And I've stepped away from a lot of stuff, including being here with you. And I'm coming back to it. And it just excites me so much. And it fills me, really gives me great energy and great happiness to share with you what's going on. So you'll start noticing I'll have new paintings available to you. I'll show it in a special place and for a special offering time. I've also opened up and restructured channeling class. If you're interested in finding out about that, or if that's kind of what your heart's desire, or if you've always been curious about that, I have some channeling classes going on that I can talk to you about. We can share. And I also do some one-on-one coaching and mentoring. And it's just me coming back to me so I can show up for you. And I hope it's what you're looking for. And if it's not, we're not a right fit, that's okay too. But I want you to find your own true divine self, find your own true pathway. So my friends, again, we're not here very long, but there's some great golden nuggets in here. And I love that Spirit is always with us, sharing its healing energy and its loving energy through the beautiful energy I like to call God, Spirit, the universe. You call it whatever you're comfortable with. And you'll find out the many ways it shows up for you. So, again, we're not here very long, but thank you so much for being here with me today. I absolutely loved our time together. And if you see the replay, let me know. And if you have comments about anything anywhere, here in YouTube or on the Facebook page, let me know. And I know a lot of you are here that I can't even see what's going on. So thank you, my friends. And we'll talk again soon. Bye for now.